So, okay, our next startup, it's ARoglyph coming from United States. Welcome on stage.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, today I am presenting you a brand new patent-pending way to share your information with people nearby, called ARoglyph. Carvings on stone have been the integral part of human civilization for over 30,000 years. Everywhere, on stones and in caves, on floors and walls of temples, we see carved and drawn path directions, Kilroy was here signs, warships and trading advertisements. With our ARoglyph service, we are offering you a way to leave your message on the virtual wall at any place on Earth and let people come and see your message later. People can vote for or against the message, so only useful and interesting writings will remain over time. The application has plenty of uses. For example, youngsters can express themselves, introverts can find new friends, travelers can share their experiences with later visitors, and everyone can talk to their neighbors in the unobtrusive way. But ARoglyph is not just for individuals. Businesses have a way to target their prospective customers who are passing nearby with daily specials and other offers. City communities need to mark infrastructure objects such as transport stops, bike parkings, and other points of public importance. What is a mark which you can place? A mark is a text note with an optional voice recording or picture or drawing, and it is bound to a particular GPS location. The mark can be shared, commented, and voted up or against. We have this application fully functional, and you can download it right now for Android and iOS. Our team consists of 10 people, 2 founders and developers and marketing personnel. The application, as said, we have just started it, and we have about 500 users so far, but the user base is growing and we have plenty of usage scenarios to offer, so we are sure that hundreds of millions of people will make use of ARoglyph, and we know how to turn them into loyal users.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So I actually know a few companies doing kind of exactly the same, small companies. But at the end of the day, you're also kind of competing with the Foursquares and location-aware applications. And the problem with the model here is that it's absolutely irrelevant unless you reach a certain critical mass. You actually need millions of people using it for it to have any value, because otherwise you install the application, you start walking around, and like once a year you find a place with a mark. So the question here is, how do you expect to grow from 500 users to 5 million users?
As said, we have plenty of usage scenarios targeting both individual users and businesses. For example, we expect that businesses will be interested in reaching people nearby, and we already have several joint programs with local businesses in Ukraine. Our development team is in Ukraine. And we will be running discount programs via ARoglyph. So our people, students, youngsters are very interested in discounts. They will be looking for discounts. Then we are running a quest game based on ARoglyph. So the user base is growing this way, using guerrilla marketing, first of all. And then such user scenarios which are group-based, such as finding new people to play sport games and so on, they expect that users will invite their friends. The application itself doesn't need you to be someone's friends to see a mark. So you can go walk on the street and see complete strangers' marks. So there is no need to build a social network in our application, you see, and this is what makes it different from other similar applications like Square and so on, Facebook again. Next, there are several scenarios which we don't disclose based on the fact that the messages are visible only within a limited range. So they are always relevant to people who walk around. As said, we will bring these special offers to businesses. And finally, this is a platform for communications. We can offer custom versions of the application to businesses like infrastructure companies who need the application for their workers. For example, gas and electricity companies can mark their engineering objects, and workers in the field need to find these objects and communicate with them, leave comments about these objects. So this is pure business use. And when they use the same application for their business use and for general use, the user base also grows.
Unfortunately, that was the only question that could be answered. It was a long answer. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.